from rendezvous coordinates. ETA at spaceflight control, 1,800 hours. Now, you still concerned about our ability to handle this mission with a 6-man crew?
Yes. CU wasn't designed to be operated by only 6 men.
Oh, nor was she designed to guide interstellar space probes.
And because 3 launchings were sabotaged on land, we're elected to try it from the sea.
That's right, with an absolute minimum crew to prevent any possibility of sabotage.
I'll check the operational status.
I'll do that.
Engine room, report.
Engine room, A-OK, sir.
Reactor room, report.
Reactor room normal, sir. This little baby's functioning like a dreamboat.
Master flight control. Chip, how's it going down there?
All instrumentation functioning. Control sequence is checking out right in the nose.
Now, we'll be reaching the control station coordinates at 1800. Now, remember, Chip, only you and the Admiral are briefed on the control operation. If anything starts to go haywire, contact the Admiral right away. You got it?
Got it. I see. Everything's gonna be all right.
I wish I had your optimism.
What's about the sonar?
I don't know. The strange bounce dead ahead.
Mm-hmm. Range?
2,000 yards. I never saw anything like that before.
Well, it's not as though it's reflecting the signal. It's almost as though it were absorbing it.
Control room to circuitry. Come in, Patterson.
Circuitry room, aye.
Are there any problems in the sonar system?
No indication, sir. I'll check out the wiring.
All right. Make it fast and report back.
Aye, sir.
What's the reading now?
It's moving toward us about 3 times our flank speed.
Engine room. Cut speed to 1/3.
Aye, sir.
The reading just doesn't make sense.
I can't turn down the volume. An object's within 300 yards.
Engine room. All back full. All back full.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hennison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
This is the Admiral. All hands report. Ground support from all hands. Report. Flight control. What's your condition? Chip. Chip, can you hear me? Chip. The intercom's out.
Well, if we've been damaged, we'll know about it soon enough. I'd like to know what we hit.
Let's have a look.
Nothing to see but blackness. It doesn't make sense.
No. There should be some light for the surface at this depth. Turn on the outside floods.
All right.
But you turn them on?
The floods are on. There should be some flicker of light.
It doesn't even look like water. You better suit up and have a look outside. I'll check out the sun.
Right.
Chip?
I'm all right, sir. I must have been knocked out for a minute when we hit. What was it?
Oh, we don't know. We're dead in the bottom. Lee's gone out to check. Luckily, your emergency circuits were knocked out by the shock.
No, sir. All systems are go. If the Seaview can't move, how can we get to control rendezvous in time for blast-off?
I still have an hour and 45 minutes. I'll get a fix on Centauri space probe. You try to raise Space Command headquarters.
Seaview Flight Control to Space Command. Seaview Flight Control to Space Command. Can you hear me? Come in, please. Over.
There she is, Chip. On the pad. Ready to go.
If we can carry out our end of the mission, she just might make it. Seaview Flight Control to Space Command. Come in, please. Do you hear us? Over. It's no use, sir. We can't get through to them.
Start working on the transmitter. I'll see if I can get Seaview going again. Oh, if you can't fix it, maybe we can use the main transmitter.
I'll get right on it. Seaview Flight Control to Space Command. Come in, please.
This is Space Command. Come in, Seaview.
We are proceeding toward flight control coordinates on schedule. All systems green. Submarine A-OK. From here, we see no reason why the Centauri space probe cannot launch as scheduled. Would suggest you start the countdown.
You know, it's the first time I ever saw anything like it, Skip. Not a single automatic control working in the engine room.
It's the same all over the ship, Kowalski.
Well, maybe we'll find out what we're up against when we get topside.
And we'd better. Anything changed?
No, just as before.
Now, what about Chip?
He's all right.
Ah, good. Let's go, Kowalski. We're not getting any water. What's the trouble?
The controls aren't working.
Well, let's see if we can flood the hatch manually. Oh, what are we up against?
Well, obviously, we're sealed in. We still don't know what's outside the hull.
Oh, how about cutting our way out with the electronic torches?
Oh, no, we'd be out of there before we'd cut through. I have an idea. Get out of your gear and meet me in the control room.
Right, sir.
Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Are you proceeding on course to Flight Control Station as scheduled?
Seaview to Space Command. We read you loud and clear. We are still on rendezvous course. We'll arrive at coordinates at our ETA of 1800 hours.
Roger, Seaview. It is now minus 1 hour and 32 minutes and counting. All circuits are green. Instrumentation A-OK. Keep your transmission with us alive for continuous contact. It is now minus 1 hour 30...
The time is approaching when action must be taken. You will hold yourself in readiness.
I am ready now.
Still too early. As yet, there are only enemies aboard this vessel. We have no allies.
I can do what must be done by myself.
No, we must take no chances. First, we will give you others who will work with you. Then, when we are strong enough, we shall proceed with our plan.
Chip, this is the Admiral. Can you hear me?
What shall I do?
Answer.
Chip?
Behave normally. When the time comes, you will act. When the time comes, you will act.
Chip, this is the Admiral. Chip, do you read me? Come in.
I read you, sir. Over.
Well, as you see, I fixed the intercom. Now, what about your transmission to Space Command?
It's still out of commission, sir, but I'm working on it.
Well, keep trying. Reactor room.
Reactor room, aye.
What's your power situation, Chief?
Reactor output is dropping sharply, sir.
Well, you've taken all emergency procedures.
I'm pushing it as hard as I can, but there's no buildup.
What's your fuel level?
98%. It's like something is sucking the radiation out into thin air, sir.
Well, that could turn out to be the only explanation.
Sir?
Keep trying. I'm going to ask you for a surge of power within 2 minutes.
Aye, sir.
What's this idea you were telling me about?
Oh, well, it's simply this. Seaview didn't hit anything. It drove right inside something.
Inside?
Take a look out there. There's nothing but blackness out there. No light, no translucence. Now, if we'd merely hit something, we'd still be able to see outside.
So what do we do?
I tried to cut our way out. Lee, close the crash window. Patterson, this is the Admiral. Reroute all circuitry so that all the power we can muster goes to the laser gun.
Aye, sir.
Chief, I need that extra power now. Pull the dampening rods if you have to, but give me everything you've got.
You'll have it, sir.
check it on the monitor screen. Ready, Lee?
Ready.
Patterson.
Laser circuitry ready for firing, sir.
Chief.
You have all available power, sir.
Fire. Let's see what kind of luck we had.
I'll open the collision screen.
Didn't even face it. Now, whatever's out there seems to absorb energy of all kinds. First, the sonar beam, then the reactor, then the... Now, why the handgun? Now, that's not going to work any better than the full power of the laser beam. Lee. Lee. Anything wrong?
Nothing's wrong. You've just got to die. That's all. Everyone on the ship's got to die.
What's the matter with you, Lee? Put that gun down.
You can't escape. You can't. There's no other way.
Listen to me, Lee. Listen. All right, Lee. You're going to kill me. There's not much I can do about it. But why?
I don't have to explain. All I have to do is kill you. Now.
Thanks, Kowalski.
Yes, sir. What was that all about? I mean, the skipper trying to shoot you and all.
You know as much about it as I do. One thing's certain. The captain was not himself.
That's for sure, sir. But what do we do about him?
I get him to the sick bay. I'll give him a tranquilizing shot, and by that time,
You were saying, sir?
Would you take a look over there?
What in blazes is it, sir?
Well, I think that our villain has shown himself for the first time.
Villain, sir?
Yeah, whatever it is that inhabits the mass surrounding us.
What could it be, sir?
I don't know. Whatever it is, we're going to have to deal with it. Dry fire, you hit the deck, right?
Aye, aye, sir.
Now!
You got him, that's for sure, sir.
I'm not so sure of that. If it absorbs energy, as I think, it may just have disappeared again. All right. Let's get the captain back to sick bay. Give him the... Hold it! About the way to go.
Aye, sir.
Now, while I try to get the Seaview operating, I want you to rig some protection for us before that Shadowman takes over any more of the crew. Now, come on.
Right, sir.
That's to be said for a negative charge. Can you make it?
No problem, sir. I don't understand it, but I can sure put it together.
Good. Well, let's hope it works, because we're really going to need it in a few minutes. Look, hurry it up, will you?
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir. I guess I got a little careless in reversing the polarity.
Well, at least we know that it works now. If my theory is correct, we'll have a powerful weapon here.
Wonder if it's powerful enough to destroy the Shadowman.
A full charge would destroy not only him, the Seaview as well.
Must turn up the reactor. But if a human comes, kill him.
Chief, have you seen the skipper of the elevator? Control room. Control room, this is Patterson. Can you hear me, Admiral? This is Patterson. I have to fight.
All right, Patterson, this is the Admiral. Go ahead. Go ahead, Patterson. What's your report?
Admiral Austin, this is Chief Sharkey.
Yes, Chief, I hear you. What is it?
It's Patterson, sir. I think he's flipped.
Oh, what's happening?
Well, he came running in here like I never saw him before. He tried to pull out the dampening rods, and when I went to stop him, he clobbered me.
Where is he now?
I don't know, sir. But if I hadn't been able to handle him, he would have killed me for sure.
All right, hang on. As soon as I check with Commander Morton, I'll be down.
Aye, sir.
How long before you finish?
Oh, 10, maybe 15 minutes, sir.
Well, keep at it. We may need this a lot sooner than we expected. And don't let anyone in. No one.
Aye, sir.
Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Are you still proceeding on course to Flight Control Station as scheduled?
Seaview to Space Command. Still proceeding on schedule. Will arrive at control coordinates as planned. Over.
Roger, Seaview. At 1 hour to ignition, we'll turn over all controls to you. All systems here are green. What is your status? Over.
All circuitry A-OK.
Roger. It is now 1 hour and 16 minutes and counting. We'll expect your next report at 1700. We'll be prepared to relinquish control.
Who is it?
It's the Admiral, Chip.
Just a minute.
Why that?
Well, I caught some of the intercom reports. I didn't know what was going on. I thought this might be safer.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're right.
What's happening to Stevie, son?
We run into some kind of alien intelligence. It's aboard this affected crane.
Well, what are we doing about it?
Kowalski's working on a protective device. But so far, we're helpless. We'll have to inform Flight Command.
Unless we get that transmitter fixed, we haven't a prayer. Right now, she's dead in a dodo.
Well, all the wiring seems to be intact. Just no reason for it to black out.
I agree, sir. That's what's thrown me for a loop. Maybe the fault lies in the electrical system that's giving us...
Admiral, this is the chief. Emergency, sir. Emergency.
Sounds like our alien friends are at it again. The Admiral, Chief. What is wrong now?
It's the reactor, sir. Something's haywire for sure. I think she's going to blow.
Be right there. Now, you stay put until you hear from me. And, get the transmitter fixed.
You have done well. He still does not suspect that you are one of us. There are still 3 of your crew who have not become one with us.
The Admiral, Kowalski, and Patterson.
Whatever their names. Each time I take one over, it depletes my energy. Yet, until they join us or are dead, we cannot proceed safely with our plan.
What is our next step?
It has already begun. 2 minutes after the Admiral reaches the reactor room, he and all others aboard shall die.
Who is it?
It's me, Patterson. Let me in, quick.
You out of your mind, Patterson? You almost killed the chief.
No. He's one of them now. Come on, let me in. He shot at me. Come on, Ski, open the door. Ski, you gotta tell the Admiral the chief will kill him. Come on, you blockhead, warn him. He's walking into a trap.
All right. I'll tell him what you said. Admiral, come in, please. Stay where you are, Patterson. Admiral, this is Kowalski. Come in, please. It's urgent.
Why doesn't he answer? Well, I've got to find him. The chief will kill him.
Patterson? Admiral, come in. Admiral, come in.
Chief, get those dampening rods back in quickly.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? One of the reactor's going wild. There's no control there.
There can't be any control. The reactor's going to build to critical mass and then explode.
What is wrong with you? Where do you get these ideas?
Pull the rest of the rods, Chief.
It's going to blow any second.
What happens then?
Everyone aboard this ship who is not one of us will be killed. That's all we can do for now. Come on.
Admiral.
What's the matter, Kowalski?
It's the Admiral, sir. He left here a few minutes ago for the reactor room. That explosion, I think it came from there.
The Admiral will take care of it.
But, sir, he might be down there caught by that blast.
You don't have to worry about that.
Is that so, sir?
He was with me when the explosion hit. He's perfectly all right. He's on his way down there now.
I'm glad to hear that, sir. You know, for a minute there, I was afraid that something...
What's this?
I'm not quite sure, sir. Except it's some kind of protective device.
Against what?
That shadow thing we have aboard.
Oh, how's it work?
I'm not sure about the theory back of it, sir. The Admiral just told me to wire it up this way using a reverse polarity electrical circuit. Evidently, instead of giving out energy, somehow it sucks it in.
That's all you know about it?
Yes, sir. I'm good with my hands, sir, but when it comes to the planning department, well, the Admiral's a few thousand leagues ahead of me. He told me what to do, and so I did it.
And I suggest you carry on.
Right, sir.
What happened, sir? Are you all right?
What's wrong with the reactor?
It's running wild, sir. With that explosion before, it must have got a critical mass and blown.
That's exactly what it did.
But that's not possible, sir. If that reactor had exploded, we wouldn't be here.
And neither would Seaview or half the land area for miles around.
Well, I don't get it, sir. You said it went critical.
That's a mass outside of Seaview. It absorbed enough of the energy to prevent it from going full blast. Let's get it under control.
You only waste your time and efforts, humans. There's no hope for any of you. We of the star galaxy, known to you as Centauri, shall see to that.
Centauri? Sir, isn't that where?
That's right, the target for our first interstellar probe. But if you're from Centauri, what were you afraid of? Our space probe was intended as a friendly act.
We do not believe you. Our ships have observed your Earth for many centuries now. We have seen your man-made disasters, your careless destruction, your wars. We want none of these to infect our peaceful civilization.
Peaceful? Well, your actions so far have been what I call peaceful. You've already sabotaged 3 attempts to launch the probe.
We act only in self-defense. We know now that in your mind alone lies the secret of how we may destroy the space probe. When we have that knowledge, one by one, you shall kill each other. Then we shall destroy your interstellar space probe. We shall return to our homes. Now it is your turn to become one of us.
Patterson, close the damping rods.
But we'll lose all our power, sir.
Shove them in.
Aye, sir.
And hurry.
Let me tackle him, sir. Get away if you can.
Stand back.
Let him take me, sir.
I said stand back!
Man, I sure thought that thing had you then, sir.
My thoughts were leaning in the same direction.
What happened, sir? Why did it disappear that way?
Well, when the reactor shut down, it lost its source of energy.
Does that mean we destroyed it?
No. No, I don't think so. I think it'll be back as soon as it builds up its strength again. At this time, we'll be ready. Come on.
You sure the Admiral's all right, sir?
I told you he was. He's only been gone about 10 minutes.
I know, sir, I know, but with the skipper being an enemy and the chief running wild and Patterson was just
The
in
Admiral
here...
can take care of himself.
Don't you think one of us should check up on him?
Are you trying to tell me my duty, Kowalski?
No, sir.
Then get on with your work and let me see every move you make.
Why aren't you in flight control?
Well, as you know, sir, it's still not operational. And while you were busy with the reactor, I thought I'd better give Kowalski a hand.
But, sir, I thought you said that you were with...
He's already completed one of these. Maybe you'd better look it over before he finishes the second.
This may be our best hope against the alien and our own men.
Our men?
Sharkey. Sharkey's been taken over along with Crane. Keep working on these. I want one for each of us. Now get 4 laser guns from ordnance. The commander and I will be in flight control.
I see.
Admiral. About those laser guns.
What about them?
Would you really use them to kill Crane and the chief?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Sir? The Admiral. He sent me down here.
We know why he sent you.
Well, if that's the case, sir, I'll just tell him that you have everything under control.
Yes, why don't you do that?
Yes, sir. I will, sir.
That leaves the Admiral and Kowalski.
Now we'll find out how to destroy the space probe. The Admiral will tell us.
When he does?
He'll die.
Does it make sense? There's simply no reason why we can't make contact.
There has to be one.
Yeah, but why? Why? Everything checks out. All systems are normal. Power supply is independent, functioning. So why can't we...
I do not understand why you have not responded to our signals. Repeat. Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Come in, please. I do not understand why you have not responded to our signals.
There they are. There must have been something wrong with their transmission.
No. There's nothing wrong with their transmission. What's wrong is in this room.
Well, how could it be? We've checked out the circuitry half a dozen times.
Come off it, Chip. It's not the circuitry, it's you.
Now you know.
I should have known a long time ago. The first man they tried to take over would be the one at interstellar control.
That knowledge comes too late.
I don't think so. Flight Command, this is Seaview. Repeat, Flight Command, this is Seaview. Red alert. Red alert.
We read you, Seaview. Give us alert status. Over.
Read me carefully, Flight Command. Seaview has been taken over by...
Something wrong with your transmission, Seaview. Try again. Give us alert status quickest. Repeat. Try again. Give us alert status.
You have done well. The end of our mission here is now in sight. As soon as we have taken over the mind of your Admiral, success will be ours.
Seaview to Flight Command. Seaview to Flight Command. You read me? Over.
This is Space Command. What's going on there, Seaview? What is your red alert? Over.
Look, we've been invaded by aliens. They've taken over the submarine and most of my crew. You'll have to handle the flight controls.
Negative. On the basis of earlier reports, we have allowed automatic turnover of controls to you. We're at 47 minutes and counting.
Look, you can't let ignition continue. If you do, they'll destruct from here.
You'll have to stop them, Seaview. If there's any destruct on this flight, we may very well lose the race to the stars.
Don't you understand? We're helpless here. There's no way...
Admiral, what's been going on here, sir?
The alien took all of them over.
Say, you've been hurt, sir. Better let me take a look at that.
Oh, that's all right. The bulletproof vest saved me. And your gadget drove the alien away.
And it worked?
Huh, just as it did with the reactor. Instead of draining the energy out of me, I did it to him. And he'll be back. Now, let's find Patterson and go to the missile room.
What do we do about them, sir?
I'm gonna risk leaving them here while I make one more attempt to get rid of the alien. This is burned out. Did you make any more of these?
Well, that's what I came here to tell you, sir. There are no more.
Here, help me out with this. Why not?
Well, I needed miniaturized batteries, sir. And when I got to electrical stores, I found them all wrecked.
Yes. Just have to carry on without him. How is he?
He's badly hurt, sir.
You think you can carry him to the missile room?
Aye, sir.
Where did they go?
Towards the missile room. We've still got a chance to get them before they make it.
There's no time left to take chances. We'll arm ourselves with all the weapons we need. Then we'll be sure they can't escape.
Put him down over there. How is he?
Hell, he might have a fighting chance, sir.
I can load those torpedoes into the tubes. We might be able to blast our way out.
They're armed with nuclear warheads, aren't they, sir?
Right.
But we're surrounded by that shadow spaceship, sir. There's nowhere for those fish to go. They'll explode right outside Seaview.
Well, that is the whole idea.
A nuclear explosion that close. Even if we destroy them and their ship will all go with it.
It's a very distinct possibility. Now, you just take care of Patterson, huh?
Aye, aye, sir.
We should have everything we need to do what is necessary.
Do we have to kill Nelson and the others?
They say we've got to kill everyone.
What about the destruction of the space probe? If we kill Admiral Nelson, we lose the knowledge in his brain.
The Admiral is now considered to be too dangerous. We're ordered not to take any chances. He's got to die before the probe is launched.
How much time do we have?
Less than 5 minutes.
sir. Captain Crane and the others.
Let's hope the door stops them. I'll run it home. Take a little while to set the firing mechanism. They try to get in, you hold them off.
Aye, sir.
And get Patterson out of firing range.
Right, sir.
Well, that does it. I set the fire. You might as well brace yourself in the slight hope that we could... Oh, no.
Kowalski. He's one of us now.
Get ready. We'll go in and help him.
It should be evident now that your position is hopeless. Join us, and you will share in our benefits. Refuse, then your only alternative is death.
Not quite. One resource left.
What happened?
A nightmare. A long, long nightmare.
What are you talking about?
I'll explain it to you later, Lee.
What about that Shadowman, sir?
It's dead. They were destroyed by the nuclear energy on the warhead. We survived because their spaceship absorbed so much of it. Chief? Sir. See how fast you can get power up.
Aye, sir.
Chip, contact Flight Center. Brief them on what we found out about the Centauri aliens and get the interstellar probe on the way.
Aye, sir.
Patterson to sickbay and, Take charge, Captain.